Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. I know it's been a really long time since I last vlogged, but guess what? We have got Ride with Rahul with us today. We are just missing one biker, that is empty biker. Otherwise, this is almost the whole of Calcutta's motovlogger scene. We are here to do a really amazing thing.
Just two people.
Just two people right now. We are here to do a really amazing thing. That is, I don't know if you can see this properly, but that is all new Apache 200 4V.
Invincible.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I say the name TVS Apache RTR, if this is what comes to your mind, then I give you this. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say the name TVS Apache RTR, if this is what comes to your mind, then I give you this. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say the name TVS Apache RTR, if this is what comes to your mind, then I give you this. It was back in 2010 when TVS came out with its first ever Apache with an engine displacement of 160cc, and after a period of 5 years, it was in the late 2015 when we got a revamped, built from the ground up Apache, the 204V. True to its racing heritage, this one is not at all a disappointment. The RTR, which stands for Race Throttle Response, is bang on and has no, and I certainly mean no delay at all. Unlike the Pulsars, and I say a Pulsar because I ride one regularly, if you follow my channel you would know that this beast, with its sufficient 20.23 ponies of power, it does a lovely job of propelling you far ahead of the competition every time you start one, with doing 0 to 100 in just 11.39 seconds. You don't believe me? Check this out. The seat, which is now in two separate parts, is a treat to the eyes as well as to your butt. It's wide and it can house even the fattest of butts that you can think of placing on it. It's cradle, the rider has a cradle seat which looks really appealing. One of those Indian cruisers, the Indian motorcycle cruisers, they have this kind of cradle seats. I don't know what exactly it is called, but it's definitely super comfy. And even the pillion won't have anything to complain about. The seat is plush and it will be a treat for you when you're on a highway or a long journey. The front tires come in a 90 by 90 section, while the rear tire comes in the size of 130, and it definitely gives you enough confidence when you want to dip your bike into the corners. Well, look at this. I was chasing Rahul, and see how he corners it. It's very good. You know, you don't have to worry about anything. And one more thing I would like to say, that the tires are from TVS. That's the stock tires that you get. Now, being an MRF rider my whole life, I have to say I did not feel worried at all about the TVS ones for not being up to the mark. You know, there was no worry at all. Good job, TVS. But then again, you know, our roads, they're filled with potholes, and the rainy season, there are stone chips everywhere, there are pins and that. So they still need a lot of Indian roads to be tested for sure, and these are like spanking brand new ones, which brings me to the next point. I believe the braking system is one of the most important parts of a motorcycle, and Apache, who were the pioneers in creating the pedal disc brakes, provide the 204V with 270mm front and 240mm rear ones. On a personal note, I felt the rear ones had a little bit less bite and feedback. Definitely you might differ from me, and that's absolutely alright. This is just my impression, and I would glad to hear what you may have to say. But you know, if you ask me, that is what I would say. Changing the calipers or something might help a bit, may not help a bit, I'm not sure. Apart from the brakes, the other most important thing is ABS. As I remember, the Apache had the worst kind of ABS in the previous versions, and I'm really sorry, Apache fans, but I'll have to say this. By worst, I mean the ABS kicked in very weirdly. You know, they were sort of jerks. When you would press the brake hard, it would come to a stop eventually, and it would do the work that an ABS is supposed to do, but they were jerks. You could literally feel jerks, and that was definitely not just on my Apache, the one that I rode, but it was present in all of them. But although this version of the Apache that I'm riding right now, the 204V, this does not have ABS, but it is available as an option, and I hope TVS has made like improvements on it, and I strongly suggest that you get the ABS version, because guys, remember, ABS saves life. It's a quintessential thing when you buy a motorcycle. If you have the budget, always go for the ABS version. So that was it, guys, my first impression on the TVS Apache RTR 204V 4 or 5 months later after it was launched. But I cannot help it. That is how things are for solo motor vloggers. And before we leave, let me tell you one last time. When I say the name TVS Apache, if this is what your ears remember, then I give you this.